probably these two matches.
Every single
I don't know about
series
the
they
third
play.
one.
I mean, let's face it, you got a good opponent here in the form of the Ravens. Ravens, though, still trying to find some success in the build-up towards the major. Here we go, folks, into the hard point and already off to a nice.
The data science on COD is a lot different than other esports like LoL, where they have 15 plus years on data in the same map and game. Yes. Very different.
For the Ravens, 2-2
Changing everything every year is
across
kind of annoying.
Top side of the map, that's going to be Hoop with a nice 2.
Plus, there's no API.
Again, you're playing for low right-hand side of the map.
Not
You're
great,
playing for the big old routes. Right now, Shotzzy, he's getting them done.
Hey, play for the time if you can manage to get it. Obviously, the Carolina player is going to be.
This was a good map. There were a few scams, but
this might just be a massive game.
overall, I thought it was pretty
super
decent.
low scoring and more white time, but that is tradition on the P1s. It is not atypical in the slightest. Carolina maintaining the right side spawns, and they're not actually winning all of the gunfights, but long term, certainly going to be in a decent spot. Shotzzy 5-1 start to the KDE great. 15-second lead going into P2.
But no spawns, they have to break through the front.
First P rotation, Shotzzy scam, bad top art.
100%.
And bro, what is it? Dude, I don't know. Something happened. What was it during the round 11 first phase? Everyone's like, oh, JP doesn't want to criticize Shotzzy, blah blah blah. Bro, if you would see our scrims, bro, I'm sorry. But also, yeah, he fucking scammed top art here. If we end up losing this map, it would have been mostly on him for that. And he was pissing himself. Don't get me wrong.
All green in the feed.
That is absolute perfection as well. I mean, just a coasting.
This is a great break, by the way.
So you take a stroll to P2.
Unfortunately, Kyler dies here. There's a pretty late right route by Slasher, but it was a good route by Slasher.
I mean, just a coasting walk on through. So you take a stroll to P2, and now Shotzzy looking to be the super soaker, a little over.
You give Shotzzy the belt and scrims. No, I don't give him belt, but I'll talk about things that he could have done better for sure. But people are like, oh, he will never criticize Shotzzy. He wants to keep his job. Jesus Christ, dude. You guys are insane sometimes.
But ultimately, OpTic coming out on top in the final 20 seconds. Whether or not they get them, they're going to have a massive lead going into new.
Check Twitter, I tag you in a few wallbang spots.
Once again, though, on the rotation, they're not winning out on spawns. So it's another break.
You might know them already. I think you were talking about the dealership one, but there were some dealership ones that were
tagged up, dealt with. Good work out of the Ravens. This should be an opportunity to get some time. We're really keeping an eye on the money hill. P4 coming up next.
Yeah, I mean, you get absolutely crushed on the first two hills, but you set yourself up for the P4, right back in the game you will go. And they're doing a great job of playing for the kills. Very distant over towards ammo as well. And Shotzzy, last man standing, wiped out. So a virtual clean 4 in the feed makes the setup that much easier. No mixy moments. Carolina keeping it controlled.
Right to the front. Merc, nice kills. Oh, Dashy flying over the top. Gets a 2 on the Gwyn. And now Teach desperately trying to maintain that position. He's got eyes on shots. He's made it through.
What's the key to learning spawns in Hardpoint? Is it memorization through watching VOD or insight into the game's code? No. I mean, well, first off, we don't have the access to the game's code or whatever. So it's just watching specific scenarios, trying to replicate them, and seeing for yourself if you're in that situation, trying to piece together what you've previously saw and based on probability wise, like, act on it.
Close and
Playing a lot, watching a lot.
Big hit. OpTic might have set themselves up for the P4 success. Delarex from time doing what he can, but it's over to Mercules finding that last one. Teach now on the approach towards old, and this is not a great spot to be in.
This is all good. Then Ant dies. Scam. If we would have ended up losing this map, it would have been mainly because of this shit. He cannot die here. He dies here. Mason spawns out. He's going to spawn out too. They can break the P4. And for what should have been a possibility of probably a fucking 100-point club, it's obviously much closer. Big scam. Basically, Kyler, you see him watching left here, he should be watching the left the entire time. And if he says that the guy's crossing, then Ant can peek or something. But Ant should be watching right the whole time. How did he scam? He scammed by challenging this guy old, and or there was 2 guys there, and Rex just kills him for free. That's a really big scam. I won't lie. Like me and Damon told him after, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, I was so pissed at myself. Like I was thinking about it right after I died that it was a full scam."
Devastating. I mean, they had the completely controlled setup there for P3, and they just lose it instantly. And then OpTic trade it back.
So scam the first P4. Glad we ended up winning this map because that would have been a huge game. Again, we could have been up like 100 almost.
OpTic can certainly make this work, but it is not an ideal situation, especially there in a pinch. This is a Nixie P4.
People are like, why wasn't that wall being saved for champs? Again, Chad, teams already knew it. At least Boston already knew it. So we knew that they knew it. And also, this is our first time playing dealership. We wanted to get some good reps on it. And obviously, we're still battling for champs too. So it's not like champs is guaranteed.
To Rex in the middle of the map. Can't flush any more of those players into his kill feed, but that's going to be
exactly. We gotta make it there first.
Wicked work from the Ravens. It wasn't looking good, but you saved it.
Winning on dealership like that gave them some confidence on it too, because we hadn't played it the whole time.
Yeah, and I mean,
again, that was the first time we spawned in with it with Mason on it.
Spawns from them, and they just toss it right back. So a sloppy few moments, or maybe Ravens just fully capitalizing on the
What's good, Denef? How's my Monday? Monday's pretty good. Chilling with you guys, watching some of the matches back.
If you start 20 of these gunfights, they'll have the right side spawns, and they'll be able to get the time.
This is a P1 that shots he surely can't get much out of.
Well, the odds that you guys don't hold the tiebreaker, I don't know. I'm just trying to win out, so we don't have to worry about that.
Is still a man at large behind enemy lines, causing nothing but problems right now for OpTic Texas. They've gone very quiet since that P3. Well, here we go, folks. Tej.
How early into the OpTic streams did you know Mason was different?
And
like the first two maps.
This is something else, man. Ravens are starting to pick up some pace. TJ is still alive. Let's go for a listen in with the Ravens.
You know if the wallbay got patched with a new update? I actually have no idea. But we're not playing on the new update yet, so teams can still technically do it. First time you guys played it all, right? Yeah. I mean, we'd scrimmed it before, but never with Mason. I mean, obviously, we never played in a match. Alright, so this is what we'll talk about for this one. Don't get me wrong, bullshit spawn. Is it actually white time when it happens? Because that would make a lot more sense too. I gotta slow it down even more. Oh, muting that, sorry. Wait, I also gotta put the minimap thing back. Yeah, so it's white time. White time plus the fact that Austin's pushed up over here is gonna make us spawn here. It's dumb. Don't get me wrong. It shouldn't happen. This should be enough for a hard block, but in this game it isn't. It's dumb, but that's what happens. White time should never influence like this. It's very dumb. Very dumb.
I don't see Merc. I don't see Merc at all.
Just look for Merc.
He's went mid. He's back door. They spawn on hill, I think.
Oh, they thought he spawned on the hill. That makes sense. So the way he played it. Yeah, he made a good play leaving the first guy. He's probably like, there's no way they expect me to spawn back here like this. The boy Scrimmington? Nah, every team's off today. You can use that to go frame it. Yeah, I do this, but isn't it 5 seconds? Oh, you're saying, wait, what? Do I have to press shift? Wait, how do you do it with the greater than and less than? Wait, that isn't working for me. Now use period and comma. I'm pressing period and comma. Oh wait. Oh, there it is. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't know that. I've always just used the arrow keys. Wait, that is so much better. Appreciate it, chat. Fucking, you learn something new every day. That's W comms out of chat. W chat. Oh wait, it's still sped up. My bad. Yeah, it frames forward and backwards if you hold it down,
With that
basically.
being said, let's go for a listen in with OpTic's.
He's nading you. He's close ammo.
I didn't want to vote. Yo, top ammo. Jump down, flip car, flip car. Just iron up. One guy's flip car.
On the pillar, on the pillar.
After pillar, TJ,
Con pillar, con pillar.
Yo, right side you. Really weak, Rich. Really weak.
Yeah.
He's still con pillar.
I'm going to that guy's on my cap, by the way. I'm just gonna go down the hole. What's he right now?
He's flip car. I got up fire.
Watch out from you. I'm watching your OE.
I can probably kill together. Where's your time?
He's pillar. I spawned behind him. I can kill him.
We're not gonna be single on you yet. Right now, I don't have your help.
They're soaking the fuck out of this P3.
Pillar, absolute still. Nice dude.
It's big kills, though.
Yeah, he's on you somewhere. I spawned out. They should be split with us. Yeah, they split with us. I'm running through.
Huge kill by Kyler.
Yo, you already crossed through. He's on the
Big plays by Kyler.
Get up.
I have your help.
Put me in the back.
Where's the full, TJ?
Hold on, Kyler, I have your help.
He's probably in new. No cap.
I think he's top. I'm nading
He's
it.
definitely a guy
I
in new.
spawned all the way out. What's
Okay,
gonna be late
I
front?
need a top.
Hey, Dominique, appreciate the 3 months. Thank you.
Block.
Yo, watch your left side, guys.
Block.
They weren't missing one.
Not
Yeah,
really.
make sure.
You. One's in the back. Nading.
Where's the full, TJ?
Hold on, Kyler, I have your help.
Basin and Kyler played this real rotation really well.
I think he's top. I'm
Kyler with the first kill, and then both of them seeing this guy cross over and just working this guy is perfect.
Nice. Block.
Plus, Ant getting 1-for-1 on the street is really good.
They weren't missing one.
Not really.
Yeah, make sure.
You. One's in the back.
JP, do you notice how good Merc plays his life? He's really good at it, and his control is amazing. Yes, chat. Yes, I noticed. I've been watching this game every day for the past 6 years.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I don't have.
I have the right cross.
I have right now.
His processing for someone who's only played Respawn for a year is very impressive. I keep saying it, but
I have the right cross. Just watch your back door.
Heard you.
finesse bag, creddy bag,
I'm looking my right.
play your life,
I'm still holding it right. Yeah, stun him on the right.
sub AR, doesn't matter. Dude's very flexible with what he can do. You notice how tough Merc is? Yeah, Merc is tough, bro. Mason's tough.
I got it.
There's a big rotation though there. Kyler like saved that rotation in my opinion.
Let's go, you boys. Come here.
I'm here, Brandon. Alright.
A fantastic listen in there with OpTic Texas.
What's with this tough gimmick? What? That's only happened within the last like month or two where I keep seeing this TUFF tough gimmick. Is that like a new meme or something? Because I've been seeing that shit everywhere in Twitch. Been around since the beginning of 2025. I hear that.
Doing all the right things. Still though, you have a battle on your hands. Gwyn has been
How is he sponging information? Very well. He's very receptive to that type of feedback. And he knows like there is still stuff like he can work on like with some things that he does. But he's been very receptive to that type of stuff. He's a good kid.
Let's see if he can't find a couple more on the back hit. You saw the shoulder, go back, kill him.
Unk JP. I'm Unk status now? That's crazy. I guess so, man. After seeing the people in the league now, and how old they are, I guess I am Unk status, bro.
And the movement is so annoying to deal with. A pain in the ass for everyone.
Yeah, he has been a multi-kill machine, and now Gwyn's the guy that has the Hellstorm in hand, but this is not a pleasant situation to have to use it. You got TJ working the pinch in the meantime, and TJ wins his one, but the Hellstorm to have to use it. Gwyn's the guy that has the Hellstorm in hand, but this is not a pleasant situation to have to use it. The guy that in the Hellstorm in hand, but this is not a pleasant situation.
We should keep having someone in the back here watching the possibility of a right guy like this. Like Kyler gets his first kill, which is perfect, but I think it's a good play by Tej to re-hit it. It's unfortunate though that they use a streak. So number 2, Ant has to play in the hill, or else he's gonna die. Could he have gone like ammo? No, he spawned on the hill. So there's nothing really we could have done there. That's just a streak doing its magic. We have to give up all the back map control. I think we salvaged this.
Or maybe just forces the close one to a turtle setup now from OpTic, but not a terrible one. TJ looking at Pierce, good reads, Nate coming through, a little bit of damage. Slide is for the
Mason's
damage
him.
output, but they can't get the time. Dirty Hercules on the hill there from 2. OpTic remains stable.
Absolutely glorious stuff. Whoa, Gwyn for the win onto the late time. Nah, not gonna happen. 20 seconds to go. Foot races there. Tej gets in, but he is banged up and no connection on the stun either. So now the guesswork begins. Ravens fought tooth and nail to stay alive here on the hard.
Why does he hate Falcons? No, dude, he just got rage baited by someone on Twitter. It won't happen again. I don't know why he responded to that guy. It was an obvious rage bait too.
Trying to kill Shotzi. 1 versus 2 in this moment, and potentially his prey ground. No time wasted. Great trades coming in the comms there on point from Carolina. So they got the left side spawns, but of course, 13 seconds on a P3. OpTic could absolutely win it here. So Ravens playing with a ton of pressure. They gotta win all these gunfights.
I know Hex had a quick word with him. Yeah, he did.
And Dashy's gonna be sitting in the back, just soak it away. He's got the trophy if he needs it. I don't think it's gonna happen, folks.
He responds to people in game chat. Oh no, you shouldn't have told me that.
Team that wins the first hardpoint probably wins the series. OpTic are so close.
Well, they didn't get the win.
But I like the confidence.
Spawn, so they should be locked up and guaranteed. And now Shotzi, the ultimate.
He should just know that he's better to not respond. He doesn't need to respond. His gameplay does the talking.
He can win the game if he wants to. There's an extra little bit of time. Why not make a montage before you hit 250?
Dive on, boys. The water's fine. OpTic